Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Joseph Cruz Show. It's on July 22nd, 2020. Boy, we see more and more and more, and it's just like everything that happens here, everything has happened here in America. Always a good time and always a bad time. Well, it was just known about the update on COVID-19, the COVID. Here's the update for you. They said the COVID-19 in Florida, and they say so many up there in Florida. And it's going on and on and on. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about Florida, North Carolina, New York, California, Texas, and everybody in the state got hit very hard by the coronavirus. It's happening every day. And I want everybody to wear a mask. I want everybody to wear a mask when you're out. Please wear a mask. Don't stop wearing a mask. Because wearing the mask can save lives. Now we all know that in Florida, last time we got a lot of people got killed. That means in the United States, it has total cases of 3,940,592 total cases, and the deaths total 142,677. And it's just gotten worse here up there in our part. Now, Dr. Anthony Fauci says it will happen if the coronavirus hits. It will happen in September or October, like it's happened in the fall. And the hurricane season is just about a month away, a couple of months away for sure. So we'll see what happens. But now I want to talk about the school. Why the North Carolina schools will be open for sure. Yes, I seen it too, and I seen it for real. But I just told that the North Carolina schools are going to be open, and that's for sure. And as Miss Quentin Lott says, the California, and here's what she said, Miss Quentin live, and says the California got hit very hard. It just said they're doing, and she says, California really doing terrible, such a shame, and yes, we do need to wear a mask. That's what she says. That's what we have to wear masks. And that's what we got to do. Some schools will wear a mask in the fall and the probably, maybe in August, they will wear a mask for sure. And yes, that's a good idea. Now, what I'm saying is, with this whole stuff going on, it is what it is. Now, every time, and let's see that now in July, things are going to get worse. I mean, here this year to the next year, things are about to get worse until it gets better. At the end of the year, we may have a vaccine or early next year, 2021. And like I said, of course, I just don't understand. I just don't get it. But we have to wear a mask, and but we may be looking for this one. Now, here's the question that we always know about. Well, here's the question we always know. Now, President Trump says the coronavirus pandemic will probably get worse before it gets better. The U.S. daily death toll rose above 1,000 for the first time in weeks. The U.S. government and Pfizer have reached a deal to produce 100 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine in the United States. The vaccine will need emergency use authorized or unauthorized from officials before it can be distributed. Almost 900,000 new COVID-19 cases and nearly 222,000 deaths were reported last week in the Americans, according to the Pan America Health Organizations. More than 23% of residents, or around 4 million people in New Delhi, may have the virus, may have had the virus, a study says. Yes. Now, look what happened. One no, they said they're gonna have a 100 million COVID-19 vaccine coming at the end of this year. At the end of this year, and it says the deal. It does says it will have reached the 100 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine in the United States. It has been looking. Now, we're looking for this for this is continuing. Now, the vaccine will need an emergency these organizations for the filters before it can be distributed. And I gotta say, what is happening? What is they talking about? Now, Dr. Fed says, Dr. CNN, that he will not be in attendance at today's White House briefing with President Donald Trump. The White House officer, the White House official said there were only 1 million mind. Now, a group of senators accused the White House of downplaying the dangers of the coronavirus pandemic by ignoring the serious and long-term effects the virus can have on some countries. Well, led to Vice President Mike Pence on Wednesday, asking him to outline how the White House Coronavirus Task Force plans to address the issue of lasting health effects for infections. As the number of new COVID-19 cases in the United States reaches new highs on a daily basis, the risk for the disease will represent a new and dramatic public health failure on top of the Trump administration's entering an ongoing failure to contain the disease. The four Democrat senators, Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, Tammy Bowen, Wisconsin, Tina Smith of Minnesota, and Bernie Sanders of Vermont, vote early on Wednesday. The World Health Organization's Dr. Mike Ryan says many patients suffering long-term fragile and prolonged infection. Even if you're not going to die from it, and even if you're not going to be abandoned to the hospital, abandoned to the hospital, and sacrifices majority of people, even lung people find it hard to make a full and immediate recovery from the disease, he said. Knowing that sacrifice reports about these problems have been building for weeks. And says on this one, for sure. Now, in the face of this more evidence, President Donald Trump and other White House officials have falsely and dangerously continued to balance the risk of the global pandemic. They want in a law, apparently exclusive by CNN. President Trump has falsely tried to assure the public that 99% of coronavirus cases are totally harmless, as representatives claim that the virus will one day just disappear. They won't. That's what Donald Trump said. Similarly, Vice President Pence claimed that Americans can take some comfort in the fact that fatalities and declining all across the country, calling it very in the lung of veterans. They added, the epidemic seems like acting as if the only potential risk for the COVID-19 is death, well known the global evidence of current health impact of the disease. Then, how are these risks being forced factored into task force actions and recommendation along, along, along the multiple ways? Especially, how does the task force evaluationary assess these risks with regard to reopening schools, businesses, and the economy. They ask, how are CDC, NIH, and other federal agencies conducting long-term surveillance or other results on survivors of COVID-19, including those who present a percentage of non-serious symptoms, transparently released by the task force. They're asking for the answers by July 31st. Now, as we just see in the states here, in the state of California, in the state of Texas, in the state of North Carolina, in the state of South Carolina, in the state of Florida, in the state of New York, and all the states in all the words. And we just don't know when and how this is going to continue. Now, the Connecticut reports they have 127 new COVID-19 cases. Louisiana reports largely daily increasing in COVID-19 deaths since May. In Los Angeles counties, in Los Angeles County, 19 sets have become one of the leaders cases of the deaths in Los Angeles County. That's what they asked for. That's what they said. So, look, every time you have to go out, you can't go outside if you don't have a mask. Okay? You can't be around people. You can't be around people. I see people in the beach hanging out with large crowd everywhere in Florida and California. And the police officers still about to shut down, and it's really, really bad out there. And I think they're gonna shut down the beaches for real. They're gonna shut down the beaches for real. Can't go to the beach if you're around people. Can't go can't go and hang around other people when you're around, and that's what you get for sure. If you hang around, you get sick, you get infected, and that's positive. That's 100% positive, and that's what you get. So I'm saying this right now for all people: wear a mask. Wear a mask. Don't go around people. Don't go in the sporting events ever, because it's bad out there. Somebody might get sick. Might get. Somebody might die. And I seen there's a loss, like 5,000 people died by the virus. Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh my. And the T-Mobile projects nearly 220,000 deaths by November. About 5,000 filled total, according in the United States, of 142,677. And there were going to be nearly over 220,000 deaths by November. So it will be a shame. It will be a shame that this will happen. It will get worse until it gets better. Until we get a vaccine. Until then, I'm Joseph Crudup. I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Stay safe, everybody.